people, my name is Asanta and welcome back to my channel. Yo guys, I know it's been a while, but as I said in my previous video, I am not going to get into it because I think Nibonile a glimpse of what I went through that sort of contributed to the fact that I've been AWOL. And please don't mind my dress code. It's literally to 1 a.m. on the 7th of September, and I really need to shoot this video because I want to take some content tomorrow because I'm going to my cousin sister's wedding, or rather renewal of vows ceremony. So I need to make sure that I post this video before I go there so that I can start a vlog where I'm getting ready with my mom and all of that jazz. Anyway, I've got a big announcement. Boo, 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 boo. Guys, we bought our first car. And I believe in them, guys, ne? And I believe it, but it's starting to sink in because it's actually been a couple of months. I think I'm gonna have like 2 videos of this video where I am sharing my experience of buying a car, and then after having bought my car, then I went home with my car and all of that jazz. But sithenge imoto yethu yokuqala, guys. You're from moving in together in our first apartment to moving in to our second apartment and sort of renovating and getting stuff to buying a car. It's really, really unbelievable. And you believe it, Cinemoto, guys, Cinemoto. But anyway, what I wanted to share most about this video is just some of the things that I had done prior me buying a car. Just, I don't know, like a bit of research, if I can put it like that. So what I did first, I didn't even write in notes Gesana, but I'm just gonna try and speak on top of my head. So I had done research gala because I started initially like looking and planning to buy a car last year. Because I just felt like dinga man, especially in Deshala Nomdana full time, because now it's just no longer me. And having moved from Landau to here, which is a totally isolated place with no public transport whatsoever except for Uber and Bolt. So I just felt like imoto ndiyayidinga because it was financially taxing into your Uberisha or Bolt on a daily basis. And also with umdana around, like I can't just up and go to the shopping center or to the mall with umdana because obviously uyadinwa and uyaboreka zezi waiting times, ze Ubers and stuff. So I just felt like, you know what, ndiyidinga imoto. And also beginning of the year he started a creche, and I think whoever is a parent on this channel will resonate with what I'm about to share, that ukuba nomntana ohamba ekreshi, guys, like uyagula umntana every week. Umntana uyagula, une-flu, uyakhohlela, uyathimla, unemifinya, like irashi, allergies, all of a sudden, things that you didn't know about when you were still staying at home, all of a sudden kuvela zonke ezi zinto. So it got a bit frustrating for me. As a result, that's one of the reasons why I felt like, you know what, ndiyayidinga imoto, because sometimes I'll be at work and then usisi will tell me like umntana bayo sisi, umntana ubuye enje, umntana ubuye limele, umntana ubuye khohlela, like all sorts of things. So yeah, that's basically part of the reasons why I needed to buy a car. And then ndahlala phansi, I looked at my salary. I looked at my salary, I looked at izinto that were important that I was spending money on, and then ndajonga ke ngokuba ndishiyeka namalini, like what is the surplus after I have paid for everything, my rent, my tonton, like zonke izinto ezibalulekileyo. and also my maintenance, meaning my nails, my hair, and toiletries and whatever. That's Jongban Chicken and Malini. Then after, what I did is just to look at cars that would be within that range, obviously factoring in the fact that I'm a first time car buyer, so obviously I've never owned insurance before, meaning that insurance premium is going to be slightly higher because I've never been under any insurance before. So that's one thing that I got a shock of when I was just trying to check into Yobana insurance ihamba phi. And then when I looked for a car, I tried to look for a car that would be within the price range of the money that I had as a surplus. And also I tried to factor in like how much petrol I would then use on a monthly basis. And that's basically what guided me in terms of finding cars that are within a price range, a certain price range rather. So guys, when I did that, I realized but as motor when this born up farmer, they are affordable or they should be cheap. Duro imoto, guys. I literally got the shock of my life to realize, but because in my mind I thought, I saw imoto is they should be like affordable most because like it's smaller cars, it's not like SUVs and whatever. Yo, shock of my life, Kesana, when I realized about any quality built car will cost you nothing less than 350,000, 350, 320, or at most 300,000. And then I was like, Sana, am I really ready to buy a car? Because I just felt like the more 300,000 and they afford it if I don't have a handsome deposit or I don't take a balloon payment. That's what I realized. That one basana, let me go back to the drawing board. And I did some research to find out about what are the benefits. In fact, what are the pros and cons of having a deposit or pros and cons of taking a balloon payment. Then I made my choice after that, and that's when I decided to buy the car that I bought. And this is why heavy guys in the clips that are to follow. But yeah, we two guys, like there is a lot you need to consider and you need to make sure that you do proper research and understand everything, every concept that has to do with imoto phakathi, your warranty, your maintenance plans, like zonke zazinto, you need to understand them because you don't want to find yourself in a situation where you're still in your second year of paying your car and then iwarranty yakho ne-service plan yakho seyiphelile, umzekelo. All of those things ndangazazi mna, but I got to know and understand them. I got to know and understand the importance of ispeed semoto, especially for people like me, abahlala in Gauteng province, but they are originally from Eastern Cape, meaning that Congo December, you need to actually drive 10 to 12 hours going, 10 to 12 hours coming back. So which means that you at least need a car that has a bit of a boost. Doesn't have to be like a high performance car, but you need a car that has a bit of power so that at least noko ungatraveli 24 hours going to Eastern Cape because unemoto that has less power, you understand? Okanye a car that's going to frustrate you ibe isenza ingxolo because of high revs, of the fact that you are traveling, you know, a long distance going home. So yeah guys, I just wanted to share that part, and yeah, I hope some of you have learned a lot with this experience that I shared. And yeah, with you guys, I just wanted to share that with you now because I feel like for me, like it's just my mom and my sister, you know. We all know nothing really about cars, buying cars is BD and all of those things. So there was very little advice that I got from both of them, but e-research does go a long way. And also, before I move on to the rest of the video, I just want to share with you guys that you must make sure that you are very particular with what you want emotweni yakho, so that you don't get bored with your car, and every time you wake up and you're about to drive this car, you feel so bored, so drained, so demotivated because awuyithandi le moto. You need to love your car. So what I did to make sure that imoto yam ndiyayithanda, I made sure that ndibhala a list of things that I would like my car to have, and obviously there would be priority things and things that would be nice to have. So in no particular order, some of the things that I wanted in my car, the first one was the sunroof. Guys, I wanted to make sure that ndiyayithanda le moto, so I wanted a sunroof. I wanted a car that's got like technology yangoku. I don't want motos nezaradio. I didn't want cars with those radios. I wanted a car that had a touch screen. You understand? And I wanted a car that had like a wireless charging pad. I wanted a car that had cruise control, because obviously I'm a person who drives long distance when I'm going home. So I wanted it to be comfortable enough for me because one thing I wanted to make sure is that I want to buy an automatic, because I have been driving for the past I don't know how many years, because a license I got my license in 2013. So kudala nqoba mntase, all the experience that I needed before I bought my first car besendinayo. I could drive a manual, I could drive an automatic. Since ndingumntu who's traveling long distance when I'm going home, I'm not going to compromise. I'm getting an automatic. So I also wanted to get a car that has now a cruise control, so that at least it would be comfortable enough for me to drive when I'm going home, because also the driver ndodwa because ndinomntana nosisi wakhe, and usisi wakhe obviously akakwazi udriver, and I'm just one person who told myself uba uThixo andincede kuyo yonke into eyenzekayo ndingabi ngumntu ohayikisayo, because ndiyoyika uhayikisa, especially singabantu besifazana sonke emotweni and sihamba nomntwana. So anything can happen because South Africa is no longer safe. Anyway, one of the things, I think important things that I wanted for my car was safety. When I knew that it's possible for me to get a car with 6 airbags within the price range of Njonga Goyo, I was just like, I'm not going to compromise. I want 6 airbags, and if I really need to compromise, then at least 4 airbags, but 2 airbags, out. Then I was also looking for a car that's going to have good ground clearance, because I'm a village girl, and I need to make sure that the car that I buy is a car that can at least do well in off-roads, like gravel road. Xa ndifika ekhaya intliziyo yam seyibuhlungu, sekuphela nalo excitement because imoto yam ibetheka. You understand? And what else nakanene? What else did I want? Oh, bendiyigirl ke sana efuna i-360 view camera. And I also wanted a car that had like a Type-C charging port, not that old USB one. And I will admit, guys, that I did not get everything that I wanted for my first car, and I didn't beat myself up too much about it, because this is my first car. I don't have all the money in the world, so I told myself uba ezinto ndizifumeneyo, like ndi-happy, because imoto yam ndiyayithanda, guys, ndiyayithanda. And I think enye into endincedileyo is moving away from that pressure yoba abantu bazothini when you buy a car that is a specific brand, because there is a lot of stigma around certain brands. And I know nizawuba curious uba idibeke yiphi le moto endizayibona, because I know that most people are all for Toyota and VW, of which imoto yam ayizizo zombini ke guys. It's not that, because what I realized about both these brands is that mostly bathengisa igama, and if you want like a beautifully spec'd car, you need to pay way more in order for you to be able to get ezo nanzika, what do you call these things, ezo features in your car. And with the car that I bought, I didn't really need to pay anything ridiculous in order for me to have the car that is spec'd as mine. So really happy guys with the motor I am. Anyway, before I ramble the pull off topic, I'm just going to share the clips that I took before I bought my car, and I'll probably do a voiceover or I'll decide. But yeah guys, I hope you did enjoy this part of the video, and I hope you're going to enjoy the rest of the video. Bye for now. So yeah, okay guys, ndim apha in a VWT Cross. I think I was at Wheelie or at We Buy Cars, because I was still trying to compare like brand new cars with secondhand cars, and I absolutely fell in love with this car, like ndandi thanda kakhulu. But I think later on I realized by actually secondhand cars of known brands like VW and Toyota are very, very expensive, and it doesn't matter about like in mileage 18. You can get a car that's got like 100k kilometers, and it's still like over 300,000. Like, I got the shock of my life, Ubanjani guys. And I realized I don't know much about cars. I don't even have brothers, especially like family around eGauteng. So even taking a second-hand car and then imoshakale, besides the fact that there's insurance gap, but obviously you need like family, people who are familiar, because at the end of the day, like if it's a second-hand car, most probably you dala ku service plan na ku warranty, you understand? So you're gonna need to find a mechanic, yabo. So let me just go and buy sana a brand new car that I can actually afford. Because these people won't like disclose everything that is wrong in the car. Yabo. So yeah guys, this is me test driving one of the mini cars that I test drove, and yeah, let me just not talk too much and allow you guys to actually enjoy the video, because wow sana, I think in the beginning of this video, so I don't want to bore you too much about Zonge's details. So yeah guys, anyway, I hope you're going to enjoy the rest of this video. Bye.
Yeah, no. Give it some power there. Take space. It's fine. It's just too much now.
As long as gonna do something, because it better sound. But I don't know, this is steering.
Bluetooth.
Because I live at that, so it's fine. So yeah, okay guys, on this day I had literally decided once I'll take a AP moto, so I went to my nearest florist or store that actually sells flowers to go buy flowers for my car pickup. I was so happy guys, and the guy was so friendly. He helped me buy or rather choose the most beautiful flower combination, and here is how it looked like. Absolutely gorgeous. Then I tried to do like a get ready with me guys, but it was an epic fail because ndandi late and I didn't want spaces phone before I could film the whole car reveal moment. So yeah, with you guys, I'm literally not going to narrate everything that is happening in this video, so I'm going to leave you to enjoy. Thanks, bye. Yo guys, ngisendleleni yothatha imoto. Andiseka executive. Guys, ngisendleleni eyothatha imoto yami. So ngoku ndisecreche ndizothatha umntana mqala esikolweni. That is our Uber. Going to the dealership. So ndizanibona guys xa selifikile.
I can tell the story of how I've overcome. Dark were the days I didn't know the sun. Numb to the thought of love, and so I chose to run. But yeah, call me home, and so his will be done. There's hope for tomorrow with him. There's joy in sorrow. There is no greater love than this. No greater love. I find peace in knowing I'm here. Feeling far away, but I'm close to you. You know me by my name, but I chose the world instead of you. Had no clue why the days were so blue. Only if I recognize you're not a man like you should lie with him. There's hope for tomorrow with him. There's joy in sorrow. There is no greater love than this. I find peace in knowing I'm here. Walking all alone on this weary road. Heavy burdens on my shoulders with no one to bear the load. Thought I could do it by myself. Guess I was wrong. Then I heard a small voice say, this time you don't need to be strong. There's hope for tomorrow with him. There's joy in sorrow. There is no greater love than this. No greater love. I find peace in knowing I'm here.
Yeah, guys, yo khange ndikwazi ungabikho emotional because sometimes ihlala kude kubuhlungu ngoba the only family I have, which is my mother and my sister, were not there to see me buy my first car and to share this moment with me. But part of me was happy because I knew that even though basekhaya kodwa bayandivuyela and bandonwabele. So yeah, okay, guys, I think part 2 is definitely going to be me driving home and showing you guys their reactions and Kaya. And then for the next part of this video, I actually won double tickets to the Mahindra Fusion Festival when I went to test drive my car. So I am here with a friend of mine, and I was super excited because they were going to give away the top spec of the brand new Mahindra XUV 3XO. So this is us. Enjoying the festival, and as uthetha too much with you guys in this video, I'm just going to share snippets of what I could film during the day. And yeah guys, I hope you're going to enjoy the rest of this video. Bye for now. So time we got drinks, guys, and then we finally went inside. But guys, daba. I can't film more than 10 seconds because I'm gonna get a copyright strike, but I'm gonna try. You could be my partner, and we can do a milk, you don't need to buy you. I tell you what you're doing, I have to be carico. I'm gonna make my see open. Now you in it as a fancy. They do me a keep parking, And that is it for this video. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time this girl posts a video. Stay tuned for part 2. Thank you. Bye.